The 555 portal is already open. It's not waiting for permission. It's not slowing down to explain itself. It's here, and it's pushing you. May 5th, 2025 isn't just a date. It's a cosmic ignition point, activating the 555 frequency, transformation, freedom, and forward motion. But here's the truth most won't say. Before this energy locks in, there are 7 things you must let go of, because this portal isn't polite. It strips, it stings, and it sets you free. So if you're ready to evolve, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just understand the shift, you'll be the shift. We've been taught to smile through discomfort, nod through disagreement, and soften our truth to make others feel safe. But every time you do that, a little piece of your spirit dims. You weren't created to be a diluted version of yourself just to avoid waves. And this 555 portal? It doesn't honor false peace. It honors raw alignment. This is your moment to take the mask off. That version of you who always says, "I'm fine," when you're crumbling, who laughs at jokes you don't find funny, who agrees just to keep things smooth. That version served a purpose once, but it cannot walk through this portal with you. Your soul is done negotiating with false harmony. Real evolution starts when you stop performing and start revealing. Yes, being fully yourself might trigger discomfort. It might rattle dynamics. But that's the price of freedom, and it's worth it. Because the people who truly see you will only connect deeper, and those who don't? They were never really seeing you to begin with. This portal doesn't want perfection, it wants your truth. Give it that, and it will give you everything. Not everything we call healing is truly healed. Sometimes we wrap our unresolved pain in poetic words and call it growth. We say, "I've forgiven, but I'll never forget," when in truth, we're still gripping the wound with both hands. The 555 portal doesn't honor surface-level healing. It goes deeper. It looks you in the soul and asks, "Are you free, or are you just well-rehearsed?" Bitterness can wear a mask too. It can sound like self-protection or wisdom, but if the memory still stings, if the person's name still triggers something in your chest, it means you're still carrying it. And carrying it means it's slowing you down. This portal is acceleration. It cannot support weight you refuse to drop. What helped you survive before may now be holding you back. You have to release it fully. Letting go doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It means accepting that you're no longer available to be ruled by it. This isn't about forgetting. It's about reclaiming your energy from the story. The portal is burning through everything that clings, no matter how beautiful the language around it. If it still drains you, it doesn't belong. Release the lesson, release the pain, and finally, set your spirit free. Transformation is often glamorized as peaceful, beautiful, and light-filled, but real change is rarely comfortable. In fact, it's usually disorienting. When this 555 portal opens, it doesn't ask for your schedule. It rushes in. You might feel scattered, restless, or even emotionally volatile. That's not a sign something's wrong. It's a sign that something's shifting. The faster the momentum, the more chaos you might feel. But don't confuse turbulence with failure. This portal doesn't come to keep you calm. It comes to move you forward. And progress isn't always neat. Sometimes it rips up routines, stretches boundaries, and rattles your old identities. But that's the blessing. The unraveling is necessary for the becoming. If you feel like you're falling apart, it's only because the outdated version of you can't hold what you're about to carry. The storm is not here to punish you. It's here to prepare you. Let go of the fantasy that change must feel good. It rarely does in the beginning. Let go of the desire for peace while you're evolving. That comes later. Right now, it's about movement, not comfort. And what feels like a breakdown, that's often your soul catching speed. Let the confusion be a signal, because just beyond it, clarity is waiting. If you've been shrinking yourself to make others feel more secure, you're not evolving, you're performing. And that performance? It's a form of self-abandonment. You weren't made to dim just so others won't feel overwhelmed by your glow. But many of us stay small out of guilt, out of love, or out of fear that our growth might make others uncomfortable. The 555 portal isn't here for that. It's calling you to rise, even if it means rising alone. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. You can love people deeply and still choose to grow beyond their level. That's not betrayal, it's truth. You don't have to drag anyone with you. You're not responsible for their timeline. What this portal demands is your unapologetic evolution. If someone truly belongs in your life, they'll adapt to your rise or meet you there eventually. But if you're slowing down your journey just to match someone else's pace, you're trading your potential for their comfort. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the illusion that playing small is kindness. It's not, it's delay. You are not meant to carry others. You're meant to show what's possible. And sometimes the most loving thing you can do is take the leap and trust they'll find their own wings. The portal is wide open. Your light is ready. Step into it fully. Lately, you may have noticed strange shifts, people acting off, sudden misunderstandings, or feeling tested by situations that seem to come out of nowhere. That's not random. That's spiritual confirmation. The 555 portal has activated energetic upgrades within you, and when your frequency rises, everything around you adjusts or resists. The people who once felt safe may now feel triggered. The spaces that once felt comfortable might now feel tight. That's not a step backward. It's evidence that your field is evolving. Every breakthrough is preceded by resistance. This is a spiritual law. Just before you expand, life will often throw distractions, emotional turbulence, or old patterns disguised as comfort. Why? Because your energy is being tested for alignment. The universe is asking, will you revert or will you remain rooted? Don't mistake the friction as failure. It's a sign that you're close, closer than you realize. Stay anchored. When chaos swirls or people pull away, don't chase, don't over-explain, and don't doubt your growth. Keep your heart clear and your vision steady. The portal is watching, guiding, yes, but also testing your readiness. Don't break the frequency to match the noise around you. Hold your ground. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. There comes a moment in every soul's evolution where explanation becomes a distraction. You start realizing that not everyone is meant to understand you, and that's okay. The more you grow, the more your path becomes sacred, specific, and sometimes misunderstood. The 555 portal doesn't need you to justify your truth. It needs you to embody it. You're not here to convince others. You're here to become the version of you that no longer seeks external permission. Some people simply won't get it. Your clarity might intimidate them. Your healing might challenge their comfort. Your decisions may feel like abandonment to those who only loved the old version of you. Let them fall away. Let the silence stretch where once there was noise. This portal is trimming your timeline, shedding anything that's no longer a match, not out of cruelty, but precision. Your evolution is a filter. Trust what it removes. Needing to be understood will keep you stuck explaining old wounds to people who aren't equipped to hold your new light. Let that go. The path ahead is clearer without the weight of needing validation. Let the disconnection be sacred. You are not leaving people behind, you're simply walking forward. And those meant to walk with you will find their way, not through your explanations, but through your alignment. You've been hesitating, waiting for a sign, for clarity, for the perfect moment to begin. But the truth is, this is the sign. The 555 portal doesn't operate on comfort or certainty. It operates on momentum. It doesn't need you to feel ready. It needs you to move. The longer you wait for confidence, the longer you delay alignment. Confidence doesn't come before the leap. It meets you mid-air. This energy shift is about ignition, not hesitation. The portal accelerates when you act, not when you analyze. And right now, the choice to move, despite your doubts, is what opens the next layer of your evolution. The longer you stay paused, the more resistance builds. Waiting feels safe, but it creates spiritual congestion. You're not stuck because you're unworthy. You're stuck because you're still standing still. It's time to break the cycle. Say yes before you feel prepared. Make the decision while your hands still tremble. That's how you signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. Not through words, but through bold, imperfect action. This portal rewards risk. So step forward, not because you're fearless, but because your soul can't afford to wait any longer. You're not broken, you're not weak, and you're not burned out from life itself. You're exhausted from pretending, from constantly curating your emotions, editing your words, and managing the version of you that's palatable for everyone else. The fatigue you feel isn't from the weight of your truth. It's from the effort to hide it. And the 555 portal isn't here to maintain your mask. It's here to burn it down. We've been conditioned to perform, smile when we're sad, stay composed when we're unraveling, and only show what's easy to digest. But this portal isn't rewarding polish. It's activating authenticity. The more you filter your expression, the further you drift from your real frequency. And that disconnection? That's what's draining your spirit. It's not life that's overwhelming. It's living out of alignment with who you truly are. Let it burn. Let the old performance collapse. Let the unfiltered, raw, and honest version of you finally breathe. You weren't born to be a projection. You were born to be a presence. This portal is your permission slip to stop performing and start living. And once you drop the act, you'll realize your truth was always enough. In fact, it's what the world was waiting for. There comes a point on your journey when logic just can't keep up. That time is now. The 555 portal isn't asking for plans, spreadsheets, or step-by-step blueprints. It's asking you to feel, to trust the pull that doesn't make sense but won't let you go. Your soul is ready to lead, and your mind has done all it can. The truth is, your logical reasoning is based on an outdated version of you. But your energy? It's already aligned with where you're going. This is soul-led momentum. You might not have answers, but you have an urge, a direction, a knowing that doesn't need proof. That's not confusion. That's clarity in disguise. The 555 portal doesn't open for the perfectly prepared. It opens for the willing. And right now it's asking, will you trust the pull, or will you wait for permission again? You've outgrown your old story, and the longer you try to explain your delay, the more your energy stalls. May 5th, 2025, 555 activation is not just a date. It's a spiritual inflection point. You are standing on the edge of a life that matches your soul's actual frequency. but it won't wait forever. So if this message resonates, comment 555 is alive in me below. Like this video to anchor the energy. Subscribe to keep receiving cosmic updates. Because yes, the portal will close, but the version of you it's trying to birth, that version is forever.